Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Congratulations, you've made it to day 30, our last day of the 30-day American Accent Challenge. We've covered all kinds of topics in these 30 days about pronunciation, intonation, difficult sounds, difficult speaking tasks, how to practice, and how to change your speech to improve your American accent, be well understood when you're speaking American English. So if you missed this challenge, you're just joining us at the end, you can view all of the videos on my website, speechmodification.com, or go to our playlist on our channel page for speech modification. You can start from day 1, and it's not too late to start your own 30-day accent challenge. I also suggest checking out on my website all of the materials that go along with these videos. So each day there is something on the website with additional practice materials, links to more videos, and some details so that you can walk through the steps of making these changes and learning what you need to know to improve your American accent. So on the first day of the challenge, I asked you to record yourselves saying a sentence, and I told you that we'd be using that to check your progress. So if you haven't done that, you can start now and go from there. But for those of you who've been following along and who did that initially, today we're going to say the same sentence or just a slight variation on that sentence, and we're going to apply what we've been learning and see if we've made some changes there on the sentence. So today's sentence is, today is the last day of the 30-day accent challenge, and I sound really great. So if you've been following along, you recorded yourself, and I still suggest at any point in your practice and training that recording yourself is a great way to work on improving your speech, because you can hear patterns and elements of your speech when you listen to a recording of yourself that you can't always hear when you're just talking. And of course, changing your speech requires a certain awareness of what you're doing and awareness of the patterns, and you will become aware as you practice and learn how to pay attention while you're actually talking. But a nice step in order to do that is to be able to listen to it in a recording of yourself. So let's take what we know for that sentence that I just said, and let's find some, firstly, some potential pronunciation challenges. So here's the sentence. Let's hear it one more time, and you can say it with me. Today is the last day of the 30-day accent challenge, and I sound really great. Okay, so what do we see here that we know could present some challenges for us in terms of pronunciation? First of all, I would say we always want to watch out for where are the TH sounds, the R sounds in these words, what vowels are there, and what's happening at the ends of the words. So let's just take a quick look. I would say I see some THs right away. Here in 30, voiceless TH, the last day. So that's it. Looks like 2 thes and a 30, 2 voiced THs and a voiceless TH. So as I'm practicing this sentence, I'm going to remember my repeated phrase practice for the, keeping that TH sound continuing and voiced, the last day, the first day, the best day. And 30, the voiceless, I'm going to think about, that has the TH and the R, and we did talk about how to practice your R when it's in the context of also in a difficult sound, the TH. So 30, I'm really going to be thinking about that thir, moving from the front to the back same thing in words like either, other, 30. If I'm practicing with that THR combination, that's going to really help me out there. What about R's? We found the R in 30, really, and great. Again, really another extra challenging R because I'm moving from the back R, to the front L, really. I have a video just for that word, really, that I would suggest checking out. That'll help you with that. Okay, so I'm going to be thinking about those as I'm working. End sounds. We're going to be thinking about where I have more than one sound at the end of the word, like last. I want to make sure I'm saying both the s and the t accent. Challenge, sound, and So those are all cases where I have consonant clusters at the end. We talked right away at the beginning about voiced sounds at the ends of words. So I want to make sure I'm using linking to help me. And I sound really great. And that I'm making sure that I have those voice sounds there. Vowels. Let's talk about vowels. Remember to look up vowels that you have questions about and practice them by themselves. So in this, let's look for example, the vowel a. So we talked about a as in have and had and some error patterns that we might have on a. So I'm going to look for last, has the vowel a. That's this vowel here, a. Last day, accent, challenge, and. All right, so that vowel a appears quite a bit in this sentence. You've been practicing on your vowel a. You'll be paying attention to that when you're saying it. How about vowel a? We talked about vowel a, the diphthong, where we slide from a to I, and how you have to lengthen it. So we have that in today, and we have that in great, and that's found in day. So just right there, I'm isolating two vowels and finding some good examples of that. So let's talk about, let's do a little bit of practice and apply some of the other techniques we learned for this sentence. Obviously, when you're working on your accent, you want to work on things that will apply overall in your speech. But this is an exercise to recap some of what we learned and see what we can do for this particular sentence to check our progress. So, look up vowels in words that you have questions about. Use your online resources to see what vowel it is. Watch my vowel playlist and my vowels videos in the 30-day challenge to differentiate those vowels. Practice your words in repeated phrases. So for example, let's take the word last. We could try last night, last time, last week. I'm getting extra practice on that vowel a and on that consonant cluster st. And I'm having to think of what to fill in, and I'm getting additional practice. So that's the next steps practice. Let's try that with 30, one of our difficult words. Try 30 times, 30 minutes, 30 days. Or really, another one of our difficult words. Try really great, really wonderful, really nice, really smart. Or great, another one of our R words and vowel A words. Great job, great movie, great book, great time. So we did a lot of repeated phrase practice over these 30 days. It's an excellent way to take your skills to the next level and start to get these sounds and patterns into your everyday speech. So those are some things to think about in terms of pronunciation. Of course, we covered more than that in the time span, but in terms of what we're talking about today, those are going to be some useful tools. As far as intonation is concerned, we talked quite a bit about how even when we have perfect pronunciation, if we're saying all of the sounds correctly, if we have different intonation patterns, it can be very hard for our listeners to understand us. And so we gave you some basic ideas about how we stress words in American English, how to find the important words to know what to stress, and that we use pitch and vowel length to stress those words. So we learned about thought groups and how we tend to rise up to the stress word in the thought group and then we fall off. Let's look at our sentence or listen to our sentence again with thought groups in mind. I'll try to exaggerate my intonation a little bit so you can hear it more easily. So we said, today is the last day of the 30-day accent challenge and I sound really great. So to me that sounded like 4 thought groups with the stress on last. Today is the last day of the 30-day accent challenge and I sound really great. So I'm pulling out the important words, I'm rising in pitch and stretching on those words. You can find more details at the beginning of the challenge and in my intonation playlist on how to determine which words to stress and how to practice that. I'll be continuing to bring you more pronunciation and intonation videos, as well as live videos, so please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you click on the little bell for notifications, you can get notified each time that I'm live and when I upload new videos. And we'll be having our regular Friday question and answer class this coming Friday, where you can bring your questions about what you've learned in the 30-day challenge or what you're working on personally, difficult words, difficult concepts, things that you'd like help with. Of course, you can always leave your comments and questions on any of my videos, and I'll get back to you with where you can find those answers in my videos, or I might make a video just for you if I don't already have something explaining your question. Use the search tool on my channel page. When you go to the channel page, in the search box, you can type in your word, your phrase, your sound, what you're looking for help with, and the videos that have that information will come up for you. Also, using the playlist is a great way to work your way through the various elements and aspects of improving pronunciation and intonation. I'm so thrilled to have had you here for these past 30 days. Thank you, those of you who have been coming regularly. It's been nice to see you on the channel, and I look forward to hearing about your progress and your continued successes with American accent training. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. SpeechModification.com.